buckle up for safety.
Today, I'm going to introduce you to the concept of a side quest. I love capitalizing on opportunities to learn and be creative, and almost no one combines those two things better than my friend Richard, who wanted to be a part of the Savannah open source GA team so badly, he just bought a house and moved to the area. Let's take the open source one up to his storage shed to get some inspiration and parts that we can study and learn from. Maybe even bring something back to life.
Another mission today. We're gonna go try to find the thing that gives the Rans S10 wings. You'd think I was just being poetic, but realistically we're gonna go drive about an hour away to pick up the wings for the Rans S10. And we're in the perfect vehicle to do it in. The open source one, our van that helps us do aviation stuff. So stick around, we'll see how this goes. I'm on a time crunch. I got to be back in Savannah to have date night tonight because I've been doing weeks of airplane stuff and neglecting my own relationship, which is not where we want to be. So keep those things in mind. I'll check in a little bit.
More Rams parts and
Yeah.
cylinders for 172.
Oh yeah. I mean, those are some big money items right there, right?
Prop for an 0290 that I no longer have anymore.
You should just have a fire sale. I'm sure people would just love that.
Well, so Elena made this prop for me, and I can't get myself to let it go.
Yeah, it's a beautiful prop.
I wouldn't let it go. I didn't even let it go with the airplane that it went on.
Yeah, there you go.
I put the old prop back on. Fabric for the S10.
Oh, sweet. Sweet.
One roll is going to be for the wing, which is the heavier. Yeah, this is for the wing and tail feathers because of the flying acro, and then that'll be for the fuselage.
Sweet.
I've got the one of the lag arrows, the Sportsman 2+2.
Yeah.
The Sidewinder planes there. There's the full set of Daisy May planes.
Oh, no way. Oh, the plans are in the frame.
Yeah, in the frame.
No way. That's pretty cool. Dude, yeah, we're going to do some pretty cool stuff with this. I actually just got a cheap but another good 3D scanner. It's faster. It's got a bigger field of view. Yeah, exactly. So I'm definitely gonna be scanning some stuff. What I'm excited about is taking some of the plans, like one of the plans that has proper dimensions, and we just throw it into CAD, right? Mm-hmm. And then instead of using wood, we use composites. Instead of using, this, we use that. And then get the parts farmed out.
So
right?
here's the fun one with the Fisher planes.
Yeah.
When you unroll the plans for the fuselage,
yeah,
they're full size. You build
okay.
Like
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome. Then I can scan, like literally scan it into the picture scan and trace it right out.
Yeah.
So I mean, even looking at this right now, and I'm doing this more for notes than I'm doing it for YouTube. But look at the flat side right here, right? I mean, this screams composites. Just
you build a square box and then put stringers on it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And you can actually go back and just put a taper foam.
Yeah.
And get the same shape.
Man, yeah, this is.
It says it has to have that kick out on the side.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, even.
You can flat side the airplane and look at it, Sonics.
Yeah. This is epic. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty sweet. I mean, being able to 3D scan this as it is too, I could scan the whole fuselage.
And then of course, here's the wings.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, I mean, standard parts, right? But each one of these could be a composite. Yes, yeah, exactly. With lightning holes, right?
Yep.
And weight-wise, you wouldn't be talking to too much of a delta. All right, that's giving me ideas right there. That's giving me some serious ideas. I mean, the goal, though, is you do it in such a way that we put holes where they need to be so that at the end of the day, you're either using chemicals to bond it or a mechanical bond, right? And it's no drilling, no matching up, no twisting and warping. It's just you put the part down, you put a piece of hardware in, it's done, right? That's where I want to get to.
And that's why I told you about the 606.
Yeah.
It's simple and would be cheap enough to do, and I probably already have enough fabric
to do one
that I can make all the parts.
Yeah.
And with it'd be that one where everything just has that flange.
Yeah. Yep.
And that flange becomes your bond point.
Yep.
And it's also your longeron.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got everything you need. You just glue and
and you're done.
Cleat coat in place to hold it while the epoxy dries.
That'd be so sweet. So what other things do you have here? What am I looking at back here?
This is one of the 4 ones.
Okay, sweet.
So that airplane's a biplane.
Yeah.
So
okay.
This one is a lower wing. No, this is an upper wing. This is one of my uppers. This is a lower. I think these are the uppers because I can see the cuts. So this is a lower. This is a lower. These are the two
uppers. Well, I mean, it's a whole airplane. It's there and there.
The cabane is sitting up there.
Okay, yeah.
So that's the pylon that the upper mounts to.
Mm-hmm.
It's the blue wings are for the Swift.
Right. They're a lot shorter than I thought they were going to be. Are they just missing a massive tip, or?
Well, they're missing the tip.
Yeah.
You have remember which
I got the scan of the tip.
You didn't make that.
Yeah.
And then I actually have the other. I have the Corbin tips.
Okay. Yeah.
Which are sitting in here someplace.
I think they're back there. They're just behind the. Yeah. Exactly.
So it's got the tuna tank on it.
Yep.
So the Corbin tip, you can do just the tuna tank,
right,
which is non-functional as a fuel tank, or you did the extension that give you wing extensions, and then the tuna tank, or you can do the wing extensions and the original Swift tip, or you can do the extensions and the Bonanza like you have in your airplane.
Right. Yeah.
So the Swift had so many different options as far as what people have done.
I mean, they're in good shape. It's kind of one of my dreams. So knowing what's happened with the Pipers and the spars and all that kinds of stuff, it's one of my dreams to just get a wing, get the dimensions. I mean, we know what the airfoil is, so I could easily loft that, but get it, inch for inch, millimeter for millimeter accurate, and just replicate wings with landing gear integrated into it for the Piper series, so that people don't scrap those airplanes when their spars, their spar holes, their bolt holes start showing signs of wear.
It's funny to see the Piper had Swift.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, Presti and Piper were working together to create the Swift Fury.
I did not know that.
Actually, I think I sent you a couple videos.
Okay, yeah.
And it shows them at Piper in Florida.
Yeah.
And they built one Swift that they actually put a turbine on the front of. But that's the Swift Fury that's up in the museum up in Athens.
Right.
Was actually built at Piper.
No way.
Piper's engineers and Piper was actually going to put the Swift back to production.
Wow.
And then
never happened.
The industry, what happened with the industry in the 90s.
Yeah. All right, what do I have to load up now?
Well, if I can get you to take these wings, these ailerons, fuel tanks, and then there's stuff in here for the S10.
Yeah.
The cowling is up here for the S10.
Okay, sweet.
So, whatever I can get you to take.
Yeah, the van's empty. I mean, even if we've got to ratchet strap them in and bungee the doors closed, I think I brought 2 ratchet straps. Okay, sweet. Yeah, let me get the van prepped. All right. I'm excited to use modern tools to make modern airplanes. This is where my ideas come from. van's bigger than I thought it was because, I mean, no, it's pretty good.
Continue on Stockyard Road for half a mile.
What an exciting day. We're leaving Statesboro, heading back to Savannah. I've done a lot today. I mean, if you've seen this shirt twice in videos past, it was the same day. We did some airplane stuff this morning. We did some airplane stuff this afternoon. And now we have wings. And ailerons, and an engine cowling, and an engine mount. We got lots of stuff. So let's get it back to Savannah and continue our great journey into general aviation. I feel like a truck driver right now because I've got precious cargo sitting over my shoulder. This airplane stuff is going to help us to do a lot of things. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to figure out how airplanes come together. And when I say we, I'm going to take you along that journey as well. We're going to be doing a lot of hopes and dreams, right? And if I throw out an idea that you are excited about, drop a comment. Let me know how you'd like to participate, or what you'd like to learn, or what you have to contribute to getting more airplanes flying and doing more airplane stuff. All right, I'll check in with you later. Looks like we're doing just fine, but we'll worry about this tomorrow. It's been a long day, so now is about the right time to call it and just enjoy the rest of the evening, start the weekend. Right, so what we're doing today is setting up that corner of the hangar to be a little bit more organized so I can just keep airplanes on that side and work on this side. I got really lucky to be in this hangar because it's got extra space that I am paying for, and at the end of the day it allows me to do more airplane projects. So I'm going to try to get this side tidied up. It's really hot already, but we've got some stuff that I need to move in here because we did a lot of airplane things yesterday, and I mean, you were probably a part of it. Got a ton of parts sitting in the van. We've got to get them out of the van into the hangar. But we've got to organize first. We can't add mess on top of more mess. So I'm just trying to do some math, figure out where I want to put things, and hopefully it'll only take me another 20 minutes or so to get the stuff moved in, and I can go home and edit more videos for you.